Warning: this video contains language and subjective views not suitable for all viewers. Please exit the video if you cannot tolerate a viewpoint different from your own. Thank you and enjoy.
You really like it? You're the one who said you walked on the moon when you didn't. Calling the kettle black, if you ever thought of saying I misrepresented myself.
Away from me!
You're a coward and a liar and a thief. You're a coward and a liar and a thief and a thief and a thief and a thief.
You are watching a master.
Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon? Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
I'm not trying to get in the middle of anything.
Tell him to get out of here.
This is a hotel.
We'll call the police.
We pay.
Everyone expects to see three absolute heroes radiating with happiness and pride for their incredible achievement. But their faces appear somber, tense, somehow preoccupied instead. They seem uncomfortable, and there are several truly embarrassing moments during the event. When the three astronauts are asked the meaning of a mission that has brought mankind on another celestial body for the first time, the three don't seem too eager nor too enthusiastic about answering the question.
Many of us and many other people in many places have speculated on the meaning of this first landing on another body in space. Would each of you give us your estimate of what is the meaning of this to all of us?
Well, let's talk about this, because this is fascinating. I remember very clearly, I think anybody who was alive at the time does. I remember my parents waking me up and we went down and we watched you guys land on the moon.
No, you didn't.
What?
Because there wasn't any television. There wasn't anybody taking a picture. You watched animation.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
No, you didn't. There wasn't any television. There wasn't anybody taking a picture. You watched animation. There wasn't any television. There wasn't anybody taking a picture. You watched animation. You watched animation.
This is full of shit.
Oh, no. Oh. No.
So you associated what you saw with...
I have very hazy memories.
No.
Well, what we saw was we all were gathered around the old curve-top radio and listened.
Talking about, how many feet we were going to the left and right, and then I said, contact light, engine stop.
It was
a few other things, and then Neil said, Houston, Tranquility Base, the Eagle has landed.
Man,
how about that?
That was very exciting.
Not a bad line.
Yeah.
No. Wait.
And when Armstrong describes their achievement as the beginning of a new era, he seems more like a person forced to read from a script than someone actually convinced of his own words.
The entire program, it's a beginning of a new age.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there. And that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past that we wanted to keep it going.
This is full of shit.
Possibly the most embarrassing moment of all comes when the famous astronomer and journalist Sir Patrick Moore asks the astronauts whether they could see stars from the moon.
When you looked up at the sky, could you actually see the stars in the solar corona in spite of the glare?
But not one of them, surprisingly, remembers having seen a single star by the naked eye.
We were never able to see stars from the lunar surface or on the daylight side of the moon by eye without looking through the optics.
Even Collins, who was left orbiting the moon while the other two descended on the surface, does not remember seeing a single star.
I remember seeing it.
The sky is almost white with the light of the universe, with the uncountable number of stars.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Was black.
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy. Why don't you talk to the administrator at NASA? We're passengers. We're guys going on a flight. We're passengers. We're guys going on a flight. Come on in here, we'll call the police.
You like that? Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
It doesn't, sir, I don't have nothing to do with this, but you cannot solicit on this property.
We just paid to rent out the penthouse to shoot up there. So
you can't solicit like this on this property.
Keep shooting.
Alright, well then I'd go through my measures.
Yeah.
Do you have Neil Armstrong interviewed already?
No, he doesn't want to be interviewed.
Well, I know.
Why does he not give interviews?
Well, because that's his personal choice. And I guess it's mine in a way to do things when they've been researched and worked out as far as a business arrangement. This is not news. This is not an anniversary.
Well, actually it is. We found a very unique reel of footage that we have queued up to show you.
Yeah.
And it's from the mission. And to our knowledge, no one has ever seen it before.
and it's 30 years old.
And you want me to see this while you have me on camera?
Well, and to tell us what it is.
What was the scariest moment of the journey?
Scariest? It didn't happen. It could have been scary. Scariest? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. It could have been scary. We came back inside after kicking up dust and picking up some rocks.
You serious?
This is for shit.
You got to keep shooting, man. Okay, well, you can put it on your shoulder. Don't be shy.
Come with me, Buzz.
You really like it?
You're the one who said you walked on the moon when you didn't. Calling the kettle black, if I ever thought of it. Saying I misrepresented myself.
Away from me.
You're a coward and a liar and a thief. You're a coward and a liar and a thief and a thief and a thief and a thief.
This is for shit.
I mean, it's...
Well, I don't know why I should do that.
It's a very unique...
Well, it may be that I need to see it, and then we sit down and we talk about what you're taking a picture of. I don't see where there's an advantage in it for me to do what you're asking me to do. I see all sorts of pitfalls. I see people who have managed to talk to somebody. Who did you talk to in our office?
I talked with Heather at Tor Books.
Yeah. But is this helping book promotion? Are you going to be putting anything out during the time that I'm marketing books? See, Heather does not represent me for the things you're talking about. She represents a book selling activity.
I think when you see the footage, you'll see that it's very extraordinary, one of a kind, behind the scenes, the footage.
Yeah. Well, if it is, why do you have access to something that no one else has seen before?
Serendipity, I guess.
Thank you, Conan. Hey, Animation B, you're wrong, and I'm gonna prove it. Let's look at the photo. You say that's me? Okay, check out the name badge. It says Aldrin. Looks like you're right, but notice the helmet. Can you see my face? No. This is a secret I've been keeping for almost half a century. On July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong and I pulled off humanity's first extraterrestrial prank.
And it was recorded on the 18th of July, 1969. Do you remember this?
The 18th?
Apollo 11, Houston, Goldstone says that the TD looks great, over. Roger, Neil, we just wanted an area such that we can, when we get the playback, we can sort of correlate what we were seeing. Thank you very much. Well, we shut out the sun coming in some of the other windows in the big bed, so it's looking through the number one window under it, city reflected light. We only have one window that has a view of the Earth, and it's filled up with a TV camera. South America becomes invisible just off beyond the Terminator or inside the shadow. We can see the oceans with a definite blue cast. See white bands of major cloud formations across the Earth. Roger, the AKC's working real well. The F-22 looks good, over. Apollo 11, Houston, did you copy, over? Did you copy, Charlie? Roger, your transmission the last couple of times has been about 2 by, over. Okay, how do you read now? Roger, 5 by now. Coastline. Now we're coming in. Can't quite make out who that had.
What is your opposition? We can join for?
I know for a fact that we did. The fact that you did not.
We know for a fact that we did not.
That's correct. You've seen this chamber.
Okay, well, I'm not interested in satisfying your suppositions when there's all this evidence that we did.
This proves, as you see, you're using the window to demonstrate that we're halfway to the next chamber.
Turn the camera off, please. Turn the camera off.
Just before we left the lunar module, we switched spacesuits. You want proof? Push in on the reflection in the helmet. You can tell it's me. This also means that I, Buzz Aldrin, was actually the first man to walk on the moon. I can prove that as well. Show the footage with state-of-the-art, digitally enhanced audio.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for me, Buzz Aldrin.
Thank you, Conan, for letting me set the record straight. And as for you, Animation B, screw off, punk.
Big.
once again, important words, think big. We haven't been thinking so big for a long time, but we're thinking big again as a country. We will inspire millions of children to carry on this proud tradition of American space leadership, and they're excited. And to never stop wondering, hoping, and dreaming about what lies beyond the stars. So I just want to tell you that we're now going to sign an executive order, and this is going to launch a whole new chapter for our great country. And people are very excited about it, and I can tell you I'm very excited about it. Thank you all very much.
Infinity and beyond. Infinity. It could be infinity. We really don't know. It could be. There's got to be something, but it could be infinity, right? All right.
Shit. Those things are in our forecast. Now, the moon is 20 days away. This is late on the 18th. How could you possibly walk on the moon 2 days later? This was shot on the 18th.
You want me to sit in front of a camera while you're taking pictures, you're showing this, and then you want to see my pictures?
I know for a fact.
That's slimy journalism. You realize that? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
No, I have to find that time. This is personal today's videos.
Well, we sit and we talk about things ahead of time.
I know for a fact.
What you're trying to do is unethical. You don't believe that?
No, I do not.
Then we have a difference of opinion.
This is where you're using the window of your spacecraft to appear to be the Earth forward. It's raw footage of it. So traps. So prompting you.
You believe in UFOs? You believe we've been visited by? Well, why do you want to believe this?
I know for a fact. We had this analyzed. And this is the window. And you're kind of stated by an atomic clock at the Goldfield tracking station, which is on the tank.
Well, you're the wrong guy. Why don't you talk to the administrator in NASA? We're passengers. We're guys going on a flight.
I know for a fact. And this can't be proven in court of law. It would. I would.
Why don't you put money into a court of law and see how people laugh at you? You want it?
No, it's not.
Camera working?
No, it's not.
And this makes you a real famous person who's discovered this and reveals all this stuff. What an ego you must have to want to propel yourself like this.
That's what I'm doing. And God knows that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it for the truth to come out because I think it was wrong.
It's the wrong way. You don't mislead somebody like me.
If you didn't go to the moon, that's misleading people. I'm showing you.
Okay, we went to the moon. We're not misleading anybody.
Then how is it possible that this is the window? It's shot to make it look like.
Look, you can manufacture all you want.
This is straight. This isn't manufacturing. You know that it isn't.
Sure, are the astronauts at work?
I believe it's the truth in court of law that you did not go to the moon. It's the 80 It proves when you remove the.
Give me your mirror.
It's all in there.
Throw light onto the spacecraft's wall. Here they remove part of the crescent.
This proves that it's the window. You can see them removing the crescent insert that you did to create the terminator line in front of you.
Because it's full of shit. If you show this publicly, you're open for a lawsuit. Okay?
Come on in here, we'll call the police.
Solicit
You like that? Why don't you swear in the Bible that you walked on the moon?
It doesn't, sir, I don't have nothing to do with this, but you cannot solicit on this property.
We just paid to rent out the penthouse to shoot up there. So
you can't solicit like this on this property.
Keep shooting.
All right, well then I go through my measures.
Yeah. Say that misrepresented away from me. You're a coward and a liar and a thief. Say that misrepresented away from me. You're a coward and a liar and a thief.
Because it's full of shit.